Hello and welcome. We're here at the Agar Cricket Stadium. You join us for this 10-over match between India and England. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Yeah, it looks like there are plenty of runs out there. Just as I expected with the captain winning the toss, they've chosen to bat first. First ball of the match.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary. And dropped. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Edged. Bumrah with a huge appeal. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh yeah, great catch in the slips. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Right out of the middle. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. England are 11 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Could be close. It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
No. Terrible shot. Shot. Should be runs here. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Can't get that outside the ring field. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical refeed. The batter's confidence is really growing.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Going with spin now. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Edged, what a ball. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Couldn't get it through the field. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Yada, I'm sure, will be onto their bowls to pick up another quick wicket. Very well played. Could be a quick single. Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Going with pace now. Edge, but it drops safely.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Brooke, fortunate there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Stokes taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. Was quick onto that in the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Super shot, that. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. They'll get at least 1 here. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Chance to run 2. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Massive outside edge. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. India with a massive shout. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Pitched outside the line. This will go back to the on-field umpire and it'll stay not out. Barest of margins. It could have gone either way. The batter has benefited on this occasion.
Smith looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Nice shot, runs possible.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. England are 76 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Dubé coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. The ball's returned out from the deep there.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Dubé deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Good return back from the deep.
Edged, what a ball. Perfectly timed. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 84 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Chance to run two. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Quickly into position and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nicely played. Runs one. Straight to the fielder.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Wood with a huge appeal. Oh, that's close. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. Atkinson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. What a shot, made a cracking sound off the bat. It's a slot sweep away for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Dug that out well. End of the over. India are 58 for 1.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
On that nicely, good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's the end of the over. A poor one that leaves the game firmly in the batter's hands. It's not quite over yet, but the bowlers need to finish the remaining overs well.
End of the fifth, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Stokes will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10+ runs an over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
Nicely played. Runs one. Bowled. Just brilliant bowling. Just catches enough of the wicket. What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over. Pandya comes in to bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. Great shot. At least one on offer.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, awkward, but well played in the end. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The crowd is electric right now. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the over. India are 81 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Cass coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Chance to run two. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Just two to win.
Nicely played.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's gone. It just clips the bails, but it's enough. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.